you hear go to high school and then you go to a 4-year college. That is not ideal for everybody. Sometimes you go to high school and you don't go to college, and that is okay. Sometimes you go to high school and then you take a PG year and your intention is to go to college, and that doesn't happen because your PG year led to some other incredible opportunity. I just think that the more options our students know are available to them, the more they can make informed decisions. Speaking of decisions, if a family is torn between sending their kid to college, as was the plan from the get-go,
Right.
and a kid comes to them and says, hey, I'm actually thinking of taking a year off. I'm a parent too. I would imagine I would feel like, oh no, you are just going to come home and stay in the basement. So what are
Yes.
the questions that a parent can ask their kid? Where does the conversation go from there? If a student themselves says, Mom, Dad, I'm thinking of doing this, what's next?
I think sometimes parents get really nervous when they hear this. They think, exactly, my kid is just going to come home and sit on the couch and they're never going to get a job and it's going to totally derail their future. First of all, I will say this is a very common myth about taking a gap year. It's actually kind of the opposite. When students take a gap year, there is all that self-discovery that happens. There's a break in the pressure and the burnout, and there's just a little pause for these kids. And that's some time for these kids to have that self-discovery and that growth, the chance to gain some self-confidence. Maybe they're having some mental health struggles, so it's a chance to right the ship. So if you are a parent and your child comes to you talking about a gap year, approach it with an open mind and listen to them and try to understand the root of what their motivation is. What is really going on here? Why do they want to take a gap year? Also understand that you're going to get more bang for your buck if you take a little time and your child can go to college with more focus and more understanding and more maturity about who they are and what they want to get out of their college experience.